And just like that, guys, it is Tuesday and, well, another dreary day in the neighborhood. So I guess today we are going to get a little bit excited about a package that's supposed to be coming in the mail. So let's wait for the mail. I think it's here. Oh. Junk mail from Rogers and Bell. So it's not every day you get a heavy wrecker on your lot, but I guess every once in a while even the delivery companies get broke down. And he's dragging on the ground a little bit. That's all right. It's just aluminum, they make it every day. This is Tuesday night, and I'm heading out to the shop to meet up with Tim to see if we can get the headers on this old Mopar. So while we're waiting for Tim, two things are going to happen. One, we're going to get the car up in the air, and I think I'm going to try and change this 33 tooth speedometer gear that I picked up at Nick's garage while I was in Montreal, so that we can get the speedometer reading correctly on the car as well. So let's get it up in the air and hope that that exhaust cools down enough so that we can work on it before Tim gets here. So right there at the end of that cable is where the speedometer gear goes in. Now it looks like it's going to be a fun spot to get at, just judging by the transmission cross member there. So well, before I commit myself to working on that speedometer gear, the main goal is to get the headers on this car tonight. So I'm going to start by loosening up the bolts on the manifolds that connect it to the exhaust. So let's start with that, which when you're on a hoist is much easier to get at than laying on your back. Now this should be good for only second degree burns, maybe. That one went fairly easy. Whew. Hot tamale. It's only a little bit hot. It's all right. We're good. It's okay. All right, so that was done. Let's move over to the driver's side. So this side here shouldn't be too difficult. With any luck, I can just spin it off right quick with the gun, but it's hot up in there. Ain't gonna be as fun because I can't get that gun up in there. And the exhaust is only about 10,000 degrees. Okay, not 10. But it probably is still 6 or 7. Ouch, son of a biscuit. Crikey. Ouch. I can hold on to it for like 2 seconds. There we go. So now we're going to get the exhaust manifolds off up here, and again, try not to duplicate the second degree burns that we received down below. And remember, Try not to take the whole stud out when you're taking this thing out, or else you'll be leaking Presto. Well there, that stud did not turn out, which is a bonus. That one is, so we're going to have to be careful. Ouch. Ouch. We have to be careful when we take those off. So what we're going to have to do is, the old manifold came down way back here, and the headers come down in the middle of the block. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this pipe right here, get the header mounted, and then we know what we've got to do to make this pipe meet the header. So basically that gives you an idea of what we're up against. The current exhaust pipe comes up into this part right here, and we've got to make it come up into the middle. So Kyle, I lied the other night when I said the only tool I had that was snap-on was a screwdriver. Well, there you go. Stealing some tires. Stealing some tires.
Yeah.
Tires at Gold Car Auto, and they weren't worth nothing. Big holes in the side.
I wouldn't mind putting a sign out there that just says all our tires have been slashed.
Prices have been slashed.
Yeah. They're free, but they're slashed.
So we're up against a dilemma. And the dilemma is, starter goes here. Your steering components are here. You've got a torsion bar here, and your headers have got to come out through this little tiny hole right here. And as you can tell by the direction of which they're hanging, coming right down here into the base pan. So what we've got to do is kind of do an automatic right angle back from the flange, swing a left on Main Street, and then come clear back here on the boulevard. It's going to look like a jagged mess. We don't have a pipe bender. We're out of gas for our torches. So I don't think this job is going to get finished tonight, boys. And unless I'm willing to go with long tube headers, which means I got to order them, be a week before I get them. And then we're into totally custom exhaust back here again, because we'd be lucky if they, where would they collect him? Maybe right about here? Somewhere in around here?
In that range, yeah. And they're going to hang down probably.
Yeah, and they're going to hang down a little bit more. So again, we're into the same boat of steering components versus starter.
The only other thing, if you come down here and went here, but
yeah, this is still going to move.
See, you'd still be low. You might be above that.
And even the Pitman, when it's not at full turn yet either, so it's not at full lock. If it doesn't leave you a whole lot of room here between that and that.
Well, you got the transmission pipe stuck in the way.
Well, those can be easily rerouted.
Yeah, but you'd have to have them right against there or over here somewhere.
And then we come over to this side, almost in the same boat. The manifolds are going to come down, or the headers are going to come down right where you see it there. But we got the torsion bar here, oil filter here, and steering components here again. So it leaves us with a little bit bigger window, but we're going to have to cut them and join somewhere around here. So it's definitely turned into a bigger job, which, you know, I should have expected at the end of the day that we were going to be into a bigger job than this. And I didn't think for 1 second they were just going to bolt on and we'd be out of here in like 2 hours. So what we've got to do now is we've got to get the driver's side header kind of, I guess, pulled out of there and weld the exhaust back up where we cut it, put the original manifolds back on again, and it sounds like for now we might be driving on regular manifolds for a little while until we figure out what we want to do. Well guys, the old Mopar is going to another shop to get the exhaust fixed up. All we've got to do is we've got to get it backed out of the garage, load it up on our new trailer, and take it about a quarter mile down the road. And that way, they've got all the proper pipe bending equipment and special flaring tools and all that stuff that can make those tight bends and everything that we need to do. So thanks to Mech Muffler right here in St. Stephen, they're going to get things looked after, and hopefully within the next couple of days so we can finish up this video. It probably won't be a part of this video though, so we can finish up this series and get driving this car and have some fun with it. On another note, I did notice that the flag was up on the mailbox, so you know what that means. Flag is up, flag goes down. Oh, there it is. So I'm not going to open this up on camera because I want to leave you in suspense. This is a sponsorship deal. So I'm going to leave that for the next video, and you guys are going to have the opportunity to see what's in store for Old Car Auto Guy. So as the wind picks up, I'm going to kind of duck back around the back of the building here. Guys, there are 4 links in the description box below, and I hope that you check each and every one of them out. The second one is a link to SIXFAN, who is a collaborative effort co-host on our Thursday night live stream. This week it is on my channel, so tonight at 7 o'clock Central, 8 Eastern, and 9 local time, I'll be hosting a live feed on my channel. It talks about cars, YouTube stuff, and it's just a great hangout for a bunch of other collaborative YouTube guys. So I hope you check that out, and also visit the first link in the description box below, which is my bonfire page, and where you can get the new Old Car Auto Guy t-shirts, where on those t-shirts it says, stay focused on the windshield, not the rear view mirror. I love you guys, God bless. Let's do it again real soon.